So I wanted to listen to some of my Spotify. I have an amazing playlist, and I curate all of the things that I do for people. Experiences, vibes. But in my head, I started singing, I'm lost without you, can't help myself. And then I said, I am not lost. I can help myself. Words or spells. And music is old Lucius's medium of choice. And same thing with movies, Hollywood. My eyes are portals, etc., etc. All stuff that we've heard and know, but let me give you some applicable science. Because if we are controlled like puppets, even through energies in our ethers nearby us that we cannot see, arguments, heated debates fueled by negative spirits and entities, the Christians would say. So, with that being said, we've all felt and seen a ghost. At least I hope the people that are here right now. So, somebody I know the other day said to a young child, I'm going to kill your whole family. An adult. Under the influence was this adult. Influence of what? Alcohol, alcohol, the Arabs will call it. That's why they don't drink. That's why it's illegal. See, when it comes to the Jews and the Arabs, I pay attention to their theories because they are not as fantastical. They are more applicable. So, they don't fuck with alcohol. Because these spirits, the ghouls, right, they come out through people. Because no person in their right mind would say that. No person in their right mind would, be a psychopathic, serial killer. I would assume they're not in their right mind. They were not born like that. That's something I refuse. We're all born with our own soul's essences, and when we get here, we have an idea of what we can do, I think. And somebody going to the thought of that they can do that, I would only think is influenced. So there's my Spotify. And I said, what do I listen to? Gosh darn it. Because when I listen to A-Rap, when I listen to ASAP, I'm jiggling, I'm the baddest bitch, right? I don't want to be the baddest bitch right now, not the playlist that I'm interested in. Soundtrack. I don't want to listen to slow spa music right now. Sorry, Miss Aiko. I love it. I am protected. Right? I did get some obsidian. Right? I kept on hearing the message, get yourself some protection. Get yourself some protection. I was being whispered to. So, when you feel you are under attack, or at least what I do, and not always under attack, in an overwhelming emotion, like I am overwhelmed by a vibration, I've noticed that fasting and prayer has worked. Excuse my slur, I'm very thirsty. Prayer and fasting. I don't know why it works. I don't know why. I don't closely relate the two when I am fasting. I don't constantly pray when I get hungry. I just noticed, I noticed that I'm hungry and I'm doing this for a cause. Hungry for anything. You can fast anything. I fasted some cravings. And, excuse me, I'm cleaning. Fasted some cravings, and I noticed the miracles that ensue. The change in paradigm. And I don't want to cancel my Spotify subscription. And that's the thing about that. It's like, damn. And then it has me thinking, is this all there is? This can't be it. This can't be all there is. You know, craziness, like, just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's so simple. There has to be more. Like, if you look at our entire movie, if you want to call it a movie, an interactive movie that we're playing a part in, right? Interesting. If you take a look at it, it's all the same shit. Like, I'm sick of the same shit. And I'm very confused about men. Very confused about what it is. When I was watching Spirit Science a long, long time ago, they were talking about Martians, and then it has me going to that women are from Venus, men are from Mars. I could see how I'm from Venus, absolutely, 100 million %. And I would want a Venusian man, I think, because the men are Marsing right now. They are at war all the time. What is going on with them? Why are they always warring? Warring this, warring that. Yeek! Killing this, killing that. Woo! I wasn't, how should I say this? I wasn't, shocked that, like, all the serial killers are men, and that, you know, men are the violent ones, men are the wars, but when I thought about us women, we're not catching bodies like that. Hold on, let me turn this off or check on it. When I catch the moments, I'm singing the song again. I'm lost without you. But I could turn it to God, which is what I said. I said, there's nowhere else for me to turn, like a fucking nun, you know, to enact everything I have to give, right? I'll just act it up right and fast and be with the Holy One. But who's the one? Because they'll quickly put a male acronym around it, and I'm not saying that it's female. I'm actually not confused, because one would mean, you know, or like deity, like actual, like we personify it. I don't think it's a personification. I think it's just divine, miraculous. I can't assign a gender to that. How is that possible when we have more than one gender? And I hear that in other areas of life, throughout, there's more than 2 genders. Imagine if something had 5 genders. What kind of implant would that be? Whoa, I don't know. Anyway, why do I say 5? It has me thinking about apples. So, yeah, I don't know how I can listen to A$AP Rocky without embodying being turned. I'm confused. I'm confused. But, as I was telling a friend, I'm going to learn how to steer my ship, right? Steer my navigation of what I'm watching or how I'm operating. How I'm operating me, right? And I was watching Lovecraft, and this guy wanted to be the son of Adam and, go back to Eden, but he seems so wicked. Okay. Anyway, I keep on going back to wicked men. They try to climb these ladders, and they don't let women in, and it's like, why not? And then they'll assign an answer to that. See, it's crazy because women are the more emotional, feeling, sensitive, which is burned. There's a suppression, obviously. So you suppress the most powerful thing. Strange, right? And I think we all kind of glaze over what's happening, and we don't address the actual issues. Let's look at the red pillars. They have their arguments, but it's so simple. And for anybody to want to lead another person shows that they want to be dominant. We are yin and yang. The day is no stronger than the night. The night is actually more mysterious, more hidden. The day illuminates. It grows things. The night is where it festers and forms. So, for black to want to control white, or vice versa, as we see, it is peculiar, is agendanistic. So, when it comes to agendacide, don't get me going, Jesse. When it comes to agendacizing, I ain't following these agendas, son. But we must play. We are playing Monopoly. That's why the game is made. I think I love Monopoly. I'm gonna play. Are you? No? Okay. Don't worry about it. I got you. But I think that we can't see. Our eyes are wide shut. We can't see shit. We don't know shit. I'm careful about what I say, but there's something I could say that rhymes, but I'm not even in a position to say that anymore. I'm not in a position to say I don't got shit. Now, that's different when you are a prisoner to Al-Ghuls. I don't know if I'm a prisoner to cess, but it opens me up. I like to be open, clear, share, fully express, where sometimes I may feel generally uptight and not able to reveal and share all the Venus that I have to share. Because what is the point of beauty? It's to be shared. Oh, sharing can be scary. And now, I don't know if people know how to share like the generation previously. I don't know if I could say that, but it's it's a replica system right now because our algorithms, my algorithms are flooded with one thing, and if I'm not conscious, and I don't want to say one thing, but you know, my algorithms, and I try to just search random shit to have different algorithms. Like, I don't want to always look at this, spice it up, but it's like, no, you're going to give me the same beauty videos, the same, you know. But I like watching those guys sail their tiny wind sail boats, and the boats flop over and then they turn right back around. I love watching that shit. It's exciting. Like, I don't know if I want to be on one, but I like watching it. Okay. Anyway, so that's where AI can get a little trapsy, especially with the weak-minded. The weak-minded follow a theory or formative thought process of how it should be. I'm a believer in playing the game, but I want to play my game too. And I've heard this a couple times, is like, I'm going to be the boss of you. And why would anybody be a boss? I mean, you're a boss when, like, you hire employees. You follow a leader if you're going to strategize and attack. Now, mentors, friends, peers, yeah. But I don't think these red pillars are going after their peers. They're going after control mates, which I think is weird. Like, when you're young and you're like in love, you're not after like controlling the person unless you have insecurities. I give this example of Cardi B all the time because I used to watch her on the reality TV show. And she had a boyfriend who was in jail, and he wanted her to stop rapping. And I couldn't believe my ears. Like, why would you want to be with anybody that wants you to stop your ambition? Because they're insecure, right? Insecure. Is that why we can't do anything? Because of their insecurity? But it's really their own insecurity using us as self, if that's a reflection of their own insecurity. Because if you're secure as a boyfriend, as a husband, you're friends. Now, husband has a different word, a different meaning. I don't want to be anybody's, like, a husband is a farmer. What the hell is a wife? Not in the terms that we're given now, because if you think of wife, you think of housewife, and it's somebody that cleans the house, mothers your kids, and fucks you. Okay. I guess if that's what you want to sign up for, right? Yeah, I'm over responsibility of others. I have certain things that I must be responsible for, but I noticed that when you get into a relationship, they just get real loose. Like, they don't even know how to tie their shoes anymore. Like, what do you mean you don't know how to tie your shoes? You were tying your shoes just yesterday. Oh, I see. Manipulation. Why are you trying to manipulate me? Right. Okay. So, you see, I was talking to my friend. I talk about how I was, what was it called? Catfished? That All-Star Weekend, long, long years ago, I was catfished. I don't remember. We're at the nightclub. Celebrities all around. We played basketball today. Yeah. Okay. A little weird in here. Hey, Ma. My name is so-and-so. Here's my number. I like you. I like you. You know, like what? Okay. I go home, or to where I was staying with my cousin, and I say, yeah, I met so-and-so. He's a football player. She looks him up on the screen, and I'm like, that's not him. Wait a minute. This guy just totally told me a false impression, or, you know, like, now I've seen these shows where they talk on the phone and then the people come. But, you know, I guess it's matrixy shit. But she gave me a different picture. The girl was not the same. So he was like, girls do it too, but in what world? Your algorithm will tell everything about you. And the problem is that you don't know unless you know, or unless you want to change. And I think that's the thing. You have to want to change, want to elevate, be better. That's at least what my sensibilities have me strive for. Strive for betterment. This boy don't eat no lunch. Why don't eat lunch? Buying all this lunch for you. So, I think those are points that the Red Pill Society is missing out. And I think only certain people that aren't in it for money, you know, can live. I think that I want a protector, I want a provider. Well, I do like having a protector, and I will match that with my fly all day. A provider, that's transactional, I think. I think that is transactional. Now, here's the thing. My love language is gift giving. I love going shopping, saying, ooh, such and such would love that. I'm going to get it. Boom. Get it. Here, I got this for you. Boom. Huh?
I'm Adam.
You are Adam? Are you ready for your bath?
No.
Are you sure? It might be too hot. You think it's too hot?
Let's go take a bath.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're talking love languages, you know.
140.
Touch, hugs, gifts, lunch. I love that. But once you start trying to exert control, it's different from like, you go, you, all you, I'm with you. Like, yeah, like that? Okay. I don't know. That's what I like. But the red pillars make it seem like you don't know who I am. And for you to try to do that, you don't know who you are. You must be very confident in yourself. Very knowing. Because if you don't know yourself, there's no way you're going to know me. I know me, and I'm still learning me. I'm diving in. Always diving in. And you can dive in. But he who knows how to dive in, he who has the eyes to see, can create with me. The ears to hear. The words to speak. I love. That's all. But matrimony, holy matrimony, yeah, I could see that. But you must be careful with the equanimity. Is it too hot?
Yeah.
So, I guess in my rant from Spotify to holy matrimony, yeah. I get confused when men don't lead with love. And I guess it's not for me to understand or give too many fucks about. Right? So, I guess because there's some sort of program that they're running on that version of the species. That's all I can try to make out of that. My son is not like that. Now, kids are naturally controlling, which, or, as we'd say, manipulative. I heard a man say women are children, and I said, well, then you must be dealing with a child, not a woman. Because, I don't know, it's strange. It's just like, what type of woman are you dealing with? And what type of woman wants to deal with you if you assume women are children? Yeah, not that bright. I think that's what it was. But, yeah. How do I want to feel? Am I lost without you? No. I'm always thinking of you. Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby? Yeah. Maybe change the lyrics, but then who am I to do remixes? I mean, I guess I could spend some time. I did want a studio back in the day. I did record a couple melodies to listen to my own music. Vanity. So I have something to listen to. I'd rather listen to yourself. Alright, I'm gonna go link up my Spotify. Adios.